I make 100K a month online. I get to wake up whenever I want. Like right now, it's 10:37 a.m. Yeah, my days just seem kinda interesting. Like there's not a whole lot I have to do. Like I have systems, team members, automations, and my whole business just basically runs without me. So I'm kind of just figuring out what to do in the meantime while my business continues to grow. That's why I'm starting the YouTube vlogs, so I have something fulfilling yet productive to do. And also you get to see behind the scenes of what it's like to run a real business instead of just being some self-employed dude working 8 to 12 hours a day. Like fuck that. Like I'd rather build a business that actually gives me the time freedom to do whatever the hell I want. With that being said, let's get the day started. Let's go. So every morning I journal and talk to myself about the one thing that is top of mind, like the one big thing that is bothering me for the day. And so I wrote about today of how my Instagram views are actually slowing down just a little bit. So to put this in perspective, every week I host a free class/webinar. And so the past like 3-4-ish weeks, we were getting like 10,000 registrants a week. And right now, I think we're on pace for about 4,500 registrants a week. Might sound like a lot, but compared to the usual standards that I've been having the past month, it is a lot slower than normal. So there is this pressure to continue performing with my content, continue trying to go viral, and think of the next big hit that's gonna blow up on Instagram. And so it doesn't really help that my Instagram Reels and my YouTube videos haven't been performing the past couple days. So it's like, do I continue to do what I've been doing, just vlogging every day, or do I have to mix up my strategy and think of better video ideas or more creative ideas? So a lot to think about. Not exactly sure, but the one thing I can control is just trying to get better every video. Even if I am trying to continue to vlog every day, it's just how can I make these vlogs better? How can I make my Instagram Reels better? And how can I just keep improving every time, right? You don't have to get it perfect right away, but how can I get 1% better every video? Just even the tiniest change. Maybe it's the hook, maybe it's the camera angle, maybe it's what I say, maybe it's the ending. Like how can I just make each video just better and better and better to the point where I'm proud of every video I put out? And so that's the thing with me, like I'm a big quantity over quality guy. Like I believe like the more quantity you produce, aka the more videos I'm putting out, the better I'm gonna get, right? There is a story of art class. So these two kids and the teacher was like, I want you to make the best pot you possibly can. And so one kid just tried to make the pot as perfect as it possibly could be. Just trying to do his best, not making any more pots, just one. And then this other kid was just making pot after pot after pot. He was making thousands of pots in the hour. And guess who made the best pot at the very end? It's probably the kid who put the most time into that one single pot, right? Wrong. Actually, in reality, it was the kid that made 1,000 pots. And by the time he made his 1,000th pot, he perfected the process so much because he did it over and over and over, improving every single time to the point where the 1,000th pot was better than the other kid's one pot that he made. And so that's kind of the motto I'm taking with YouTube and Instagram is just, I just want to be consistent, showing up every single day, regardless of the views, if they do well or not, doesn't really matter to me. I just want to get better every video and show the fuck up every day, no matter what. And so that's the motto I'm taking. And sometimes it's hard because as humans, it's so easy to look at the views like, oh damn, like past 3-4 days my videos are actually doing worse, or oh shit, like that idea flopped. But again, I just have to remind myself like that's not the goal. Like the goal is not just the views. The goal is just to stay consistent and get better. And eventually over a long enough time horizon, I'm gonna get the views I'm looking for anyway. What I gotta focus on is just how can I be the best content creator I can? How can I make the best videos out there? How can I make videos that I'm actually proud of? And so yeah, I know none of this is gonna happen overnight. Like I gotta keep showing up every day on YouTube and Instagram, and you know, quite frankly, it's hard. Like it's pretty easy to start the new year saying I'm gonna post every day, but I think, what are we, like 2 weeks in now? It's a lot harder to stay consistent. I think after a while, trying to do something over and over and over every day, it gets monotonous. It feels like you're doing the same shit every day. And sometimes like there's this voice in your head that tells you like, oh, you could skip a day, or like, oh, it's not that deep, like you deserve a rest. But I know from past experience, like that voice in your head telling you that you could rest, that you could chill, right? That's just like your past self trying to hold you back. Every goal you're trying to hit, you have your current self, which is where you are right now. And by the way, your current self doesn't deserve to reach your goals, because if he or she did, he or she would already be there. So to reach your goals, you actually have to step into this person who can. So let's say you want to make more money or you want to lose weight. You have to level up as a person, because right now this person you are doesn't deserve it yet, but you have to level up into the person who can. Transforming from your current self to your desired self who actually can reach your goals, it's gonna burn. Like there's a fire in this path. I don't even know how to describe it. You're at point A, You want to be at point B, and this road to get there, right here, there's just a bunch of pain that goes along with it. And so that pain is this voice in your head, always telling you to chill, always telling you to stop. It's your current self trying to tell you like, oh, you don't need to level up. Like you don't need to continue growing. Just stay where you're at, it's comfortable. But if we stay comfortable, then yeah, we'll be comfortable in the moment, but we'll be uncomfortable in the future. And so I would rather be uncomfortable now, trying to not listen to this voice in my head so that I can be comfortable later when I step into the person who can and actually reach the goals I'm looking for. Part of the process is staying consistent with these videos, but man, it is fucking tough sometimes. But I hope this is motivation for you. Like I'm staying consistent every day and I'm holding myself accountable, doing this publicly on YouTube and Instagram. And so I hope if you see my consistency, just doing the same thing over and over and over without even expecting a result, I hope it inspires you to do the same. Because to reach any goal worthwhile, it doesn't happen overnight. Shit takes a lot of damn time and it requires a whole lot of consistency doing the same thing over and over and over and over. And sometimes you don't even see a result. And I know how frustrating that could be. And I know how tiring it is, especially as a beginner when you're not seeing shit. And so use me as an example and use me as inspiration to continue doing what you need to be doing, even if you don't see the results yet. So yeah, even in my stage of entrepreneurship right now with these YouTube videos, like it's still the same exact thing. You got to go through a whole period where you don't see anything, but all this work you're putting in, all the work I'm putting in right now too, will pay off in the future. But you have to show up every day and get through this flat line before you eventually explode up. Shit just takes time. We're gonna get there eventually. We just have to trust the fucking process. Anyways, let's finish this pre-workout. Alright, not gonna lie, I don't feel like working out. I don't know what it is, but maybe I'm feeling like some midweek burnout, or I don't know. I just have this sense of laziness and like no spark or motivation to keep going. And you know, the message I sent this morning was to keep pushing no matter what and keep grinding every single day. And so I'm gonna stick with that for content and this YouTube channel and my Instagram. But I don't know, I feel like today I have this epiphany that, you know, I get into entrepreneurship to do whatever I want, whenever I want, with whoever I want. And it almost feels like my routines lately is like the same every day. And it almost feels like I'm stuck back in the matrix. Like I'm just doing the same exact routine over and over and over and over to the point where it doesn't even feel like it's freedom. It feels like I'm just going through the motions. So I'm gonna say, fuck leg day. You know, we can skip leg day once in a while, and instead, I'm gonna hit the basketball court to get my mind off things. Yeah, I don't know what it is. I just feel so tired and so demotivated, so lazy today. Yeah, I'm probably just gonna chill out for a little bit. I think I just need to like reset and recharge a little bit. I don't know if this is like burnout or if like I need to rest or if I'm just like having a bunch of excuses. Yeah, probably just gonna chill out a little bit, take a break, relax, and then hopefully I get my mind right for the rest of the day. So yeah, we'll see. Okay. So we're back. After some sitting and reflecting, I realized that I need to listen to what I told myself when I started the new year. It's literally just post every day, no matter what. We're talking Instagram and YouTube. No matter what the fuck happens, like my goal is to show the fuck up and post. And even in stretches where I don't see results or maybe my videos aren't doing as good as they could be, or maybe I feel demotivated or I get sick or whatever the hell happens where I don't feel like posting, I'm just gonna show up no matter what. And so when you're thinking of your goal for 2025, like yes, it's cool to have outcome-based goals, like example mine, like I wanna reach $1 million a month. It's cool to have dreams and aspirations, but what's even more important is having action-based goals. Like what are you actually gonna change about your behavior that will get you to the results you're looking for? So yeah, 2025, I'm ready for you. 2025. I think I was literally talking to my future self in that video. That is exactly how I feel right now. I feel like, I don't know if this burnout or if this demotivation is coming from the lack of views lately the past couple days on Instagram or YouTube. I mean, you heard them. Gotta show up no matter what. Day in, day out, no matter what happens. To stay consistent. And I think this is like really just a test. When things aren't going the way you want, like, are you gonna show up regardless and keep trying and keep getting better? And just looking at my vision board on my laptop, like none of these dreams are gonna be a reality if I don't stay consistent. Like my only hope to get to where I want to be and reach all these dreams and aspirations is consistency. Showing up, getting better every day, and that is it. Period. Time to stop being a lazy fuck and let's start being a bit more productive.
They honestly stopped sending us stuff, but they were sending us stuff for free. So I was like, hey, I'm gonna drink it.
All right, I am dead as hell. About to go to sleep. Overall, not a terrible day. Yeah, not much that happened today. Hey, there's always tomorrow. Speaking of, I'll see you tomorrow. Peace.